Okay, and we have now seen four fantastic games of baseball today, which has ended with the London Mets retaining their NBL championships and Croydon becoming the Triple A champions. I'm delighted now to be with Chris Deacon, who is the president of the BBF. I think that weekend went as well as you could have hoped for, yeah?
Yeah, it did. The weather for starters played a blinder.
I remember last year being here in a bit of rain for one of the AAA finals.
Yeah, so yeah, no, I mean that was great to kick it off. But Essex Arrows, first time they've been the season champions for 10 years, so they came in sort of looking to get that overall title. But Mets were strong and took it away there. Croydon, well, they came up to AAA, played well, great 3 game series. Really, really, really hard fought one, and also the other thing, I think we have some terrific plays.
Oh yeah, fantastic
We've
stuff.
had some. There's 2 catches on this field today. The Essex Arrows centre fielder, and also I think it was a centre fielder from Croydon. So we've seen some great baseball on 2 lovely days.
Yeah, definitely. There'll be some highlights that'll be coming out in the not too distant future when we condense these games and give you some of those. And I definitely think the play into the centre field there by Angel Perez
Yeah,
in that first game for Essex.
yeah,
I think what we've beautifully seen today is the joy of that 3 game series, and I think it's
yes,
a great move by the BBF this year to push that to AAA as well and allow to kind of see like the full depth of these teams. And we got frankly 3 fantastic games, 5-4, 5-3, and then a 9-6.
exactly,
I think it just showed
exactly.
the format brilliantly. So
Yeah,
well done.
exactly. I want to thank the team here, the league commissioners and everybody who volunteers to make sure that these things happen.
So yeah, it's been another phenomenal year for British baseball. We're not quite finished just yet. We have next weekend the Double
We do.
A semi-finals and the Single A finals, as well as in the weeks to come, the blind baseball tournament coming here from the WBC. The BBF is pushing for bigger and bigger things.
Yeah, I think the post-COVID, obviously there was a lull to a certain extent. The WBC in 2020 was cancelled, so everything really accelerated in 2022 with the qualifier in Regensburg that got us to Arizona in March of 23, and retaining a place in the 2026 event is was critical really to the success. And similarly, GB softball have been successful, and thanks to UK sport and the lottery, it's really helped progress those teams on, including the under 23s now who's just been in China. Um, but crucially, what that brings along with the MLB London series is development money to help us grow, put more coaching in, get more kids in, particularly the MLB London series, the legacy there with the number of schools that are involved. So it's everything feels like on an upward trend. It really does. And you mentioned the Blind Baseball International Cup in a couple of weeks' time. We've got teams coming from all around the world: Africa, Far East, South Asia, and the Americas, along with European countries. So really looking to three days, Friday to Sunday here at Farnham Park again.
Yeah, no, it'll be fantastic to see, and just shows what British baseball can offer to the rest of the world. That we do have the facilities, and we do have the passionate people that want to kind of get involved and continue to show British baseball in its best light. What you say, like we're very close to the end of this season. Next year, 2025 is another step for British baseball. We have the whole idea that there's going to be an Olympic program coming through as well on the high elite level. Is there any thoughts of like what's to come for 2025 yet, or are we just gonna sit on 2024 and be like, this is good? That time will come to discuss 2025.
No, I think we got to build on where we were this year, whether it's Summer Cup, which started 2 years ago, the over 45s, and trying to and get that whole sort of wider engagement. Those they'll still be in here. Next year is a whole series of European competitions. The seniors and U23s are back in the European Championships. The WBC in March 26. So next year is building on the development work that we've been putting in over the last couple of years, and trying to fine tune it and make what we've done now even better than we can, you know. I think one of the things we got to do is it's trying to get more sort of fan engagement, to get more people along to these types of events, and not stop, but it's hopefully reduce the number of people say, "Oh, I don't know, baseball's played in Great Britain." You know, people see these things going on, and oh, we play baseball, you know, and that the London series and all these other things that are going on helps, but we still need to sort of spread the word and get people interested at whichever way they do with their clubs and local clubs.
Yeah, and it's amazing to see the progress that we've had this year. I just would want to say thank you to you as a volunteer and all the other volunteers that are part of the BBF to help put up these leagues that these teams can participate in, that I myself can participate in. It is great fun, and I do say this wholeheartedly to others to get involved in baseball if you have enjoyed anything that you've watched today and you are in the UK. So thank you very much, Chris. It's a pleasure.
You're welcome.
We'll
Thank
see
you
you next week for the AA finals, which
we'll
we'll be
do.
broadcasting here live.